Hello, wonderful listeners. Welcome back to another heartfelt episode of Anthony Knows. No judgment, your story matters. Today, we've received a message that really touches on something many of us carry deep inside, sometimes from way back in our school days. So, here's what one brave soul shared. Back when I was in middle, I was part of a group that bullied someone. Even now, as an adult, I can't shake off this heavy guilt. I wonder if there's any way to make peace with my past. First of all, thank you for sending this in. It takes true courage to open that door. I want you to know, and I mean this truly, you are not alone in feeling this way. Middle school is notoriously tricky. The hormones, the pressure to fit in, and sometimes, without realizing, people make choices that don't reflect who they want to be. Guess what? Science tells us that our brains back then were still wiring up, and many of us acted on impulse, or fear, or the desperate hope of being accepted. Now, guilt can play a strange role in our lives. On one hand, it can be a sign of a compassionate heart, saying, hey, you know better now. But on the other hand, guilt that just hangs around is like a desk who won't leave and never brings snacks. It weighs down your spirit. It stops you from feeling free. The psychologist Matthew Lieberman talks about the social brain, our need to connect and belong. When we look back with regret, it's really our brain's way of trying to heal relationships, even if those relationships are from years ago. So, what's the biggest mistake we can make in this situation? Denying that feeling, or worse, letting it turn you into someone you don't want to be now. Here's a little life hack from Anthony. Turn that guilt into something productive. How? By making amends, not necessarily with the person from your past. Though if that's possible and safe, it can be powerful, but with yourself. Try this. Write a letter, not to send, just to write, express how you feel. Take responsibility, and show yourself some empathy. Then, each day, do one small act of kindness, not because it erases the past, but because it builds who you are today. Volunteer, help a friend, or even just smile at someone. These acts are like mental push-ups for your heart. One more thing, forgiving yourself is not about forgetting or excusing what happened. It's about recognizing you are more than one mistake. Think of your life as a novel. Not a single chapter defines the whole story. And sometimes, that difficult chapter teaches us the most about compassion and growth. And hey, if ever the guilt feels too heavy, seeking a counselor or therapist is not a sign of weakness. It's like calling a coach to get back in shape emotionally. Professionals can provide tools, strategies, and a safe space to untangle those feelings. So, dear listener, thank you for trusting us with your story. Remember, guilt is just a sign you're human. But kindness towards others and yourself is what makes you truly wise. You carry the power to create change every single day. Keep writing your story, one page at a time, with kindness. Alright folks, that's all for today's deep dive. Keep those stories coming, because here at Anthony Knows, your story matters. No judgment ever. Until next time, be kind to yourself and each other. I'm Anthony, signing off with a smile.